everybody? It's Artie here with Bomber Breaks, and I've got for you right now Leaf in the game U Sports random hit number 1. Thank you all so much for joining in. This is going to be a fun one, I believe. I don't have much to do, guys. Again, you're all getting 2 hits per, but we're going to do that at the end. My man Russ is going to help me out and record the hits as we go, and we'll do that at the end. So now it's really just about opening up all the boxes and seeing what we've got. I'm always excited, man. These things always can just so much fun stuff. I just think sometimes people sleep on this. Obviously not y'all because you're in here, but yeah. All right. So I'm gonna open the first one to see we got slider boxes so we got 5 hits per box is what we're looking at. Yes. Okay. All right. So yeah, I think. Yeah, let's just do it one at a time. I think makes more sense. What in the heck? Okay, so we got double slider boxes stuck together. Okay, okay. Well, darn, this is pretty intense, I gotta say. All right, so then. Okay. Let's try this one just to see if it's just a one-off or what's going on here. Okay, that was no problem. I mean, we won a playoff series last year. I got no complaints. I wish we spent a little bit more. Hey, we got Jose, but I got to work. We got a really nice Bryson DeChambeau here, but I got to figure out a way to get this out of the freaking slider box because there's a card behind it. Anybody have any suggestions? Because obviously this is a little tricky, and I don't want to damage the card, but yeah, all right, well, I'm going to put that there where we get going, and we'll see. Hopefully that's the only one I've got like that, and then I'll revisit, and we'll figure out what to do and go from there. All right? All right. All right. Yeah, okay. So I'll just have to juice it up a little bit and tap a little bit more. Yeah, okay. But we'll start things off here to get some cards. Bend the sides a little bit. Gosh. All right. First one out is 11 out of 25, Ron Artest Relic. Ron Artest Relic out of 25. Believe me, if I tap it a few more times, it doesn't happen. That may be the next option. Next, we've got Soul Man, Ronald Acuna Jr., 18 out of 35. 18 out of 35 on the Ronald Acuna. How's that focus looking, guys? Let's see here. I think it's all right. Soul Man, Ronald Acuna. Out of 35. That's 18 out of 35. And next up, it's Grand Salami 6, 12 out of 20. Sosa, Giancarlo, Rusty Staub, Dick Allen, Nelson Cruz, and Juan Gonzalez. That's a pretty creative 6-piece there. Sosa, Staub. Grand Salami 6. That's pretty cool there. All right, guys. I'm going to have to... Come on. Woo! All right. Think we got it. All right. Autograph time. It's Bryson DeChambeau, 60 out of 65. Live Strong Golf. Okay. Gotcha, man. Yeah, I didn't know if you'd write them all in there. I guess there's a chance we could have multiple Grand Salami 6s out of 20. But yeah, no problem. Just tell me to hold. But this is DeChambeau, 60 out of 65. That's pretty cool. That's Vignette. Vignette. Are we good? Are we good, Russ? Now though to continue on. Sorry, dude. He's like, I can't write 6 names that fast. Next up, I've got 31 out of 75. Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson there, Baltimore. These are really nice. I mean, they look sharp. They look sharp. Lamar there. Out of 75. Sure. Grand Salami 6, 12 out of 20. Sammy Sosa, Giancarlo Stanton, Rusty Staub, Dick Allen, Nelson Cruz, and Juan Gonzalez. I do. We've had a lot of good pitchers, you know, but I remember we had Corey Kluber, and then we traded him for Emmanuel Clase. So we've done. I have no complaints. I have no complaints about the Guardians. You know, I love for them to spend more money, but like Kent Jose, they've got we you know we can win this. We can win the Central. All right, next I've got Mariano Rivera, Cathedral, 36 out of 45. 36 out of 45, Mo Rivera, the Cathedral. I've got here Grip and Rip, 5 out of 8. Sam Schneed and Jack Nicklaus. That's really cool. A couple of all-time great golfers. 5 out of 8. Grip and Rip, Schneed and Nicholson. All right, Russ, got your workout cut out for you here. I've got Team Utopia, 1 out of 45. Kind of a who's who of all-time great soccer players. Maybe the all-timest of all-timists. If that's not a word, that's okay. I've got Pele, Diego Maradona, Messi, Ronaldo, Lewandowski, Mbappe, Beckham, and Zidane. I don't know why. All I can think of is the headbutt. But that is 1 out of 45. Pele, Maradona, Messi, Ronaldo, Lewandowski, Mbappe, Beckham, and Zidane. Okay, we could probably have used a slightly bigger slider box. We got a little juice. The juice is not loose. No, not at all. 2 out of 35. 2 out of 35 on the O.J. Simpson. 2 out of 35 there. Yeah, I love the guard. I'm probably gonna get 40 something 40 tickets, I think. 40 voucher thing for this year. I'm so all in on the pitch clock too. If you can tell me I can go to a 7 o'clock game and be back at my house at 10:30, like sign me up. All right, next up, I've got this is really cool. Lamar Jackson big ticket signature here. Not numbered, but it is Ravens Bengals Thursday night game with the autograph. That's pretty cool right there. Paper ticket fire. Lamar Jackson. Those are going away. These are going to be rare. I'm telling you, these tickets are the thing. Like I've got a whole thing of tickets, and I know they're important games matter more, but just in case you need it one more time, Pele, Maradona, Messi, Ronaldo, Lewandowski, Mbappe, Beckham, and Zidane out of 45 was our big old soccer mem. All right, continuing on, I've got a little Cristiano Ronaldo. This is 19 out of 35 on the mem. 19 out of 35, Cristiano Ronaldo. This is looking pretty darn cool right here. I've got Hall of Fame caliber, 7 out of 12, Gary Sheffield. Gary Sheffield, 7 out of 12, Hall of Fame caliber. And here I've got Sports Lore 4. 1 out of 4. Johnny Bench, Thurman Munson, Carlton Fisk, and Gary Carter. Sports Lore 4. 1 out of 4. Johnny Bench, Herman Munson, Carlton Fisk, and Gary Carter on the quad mem. Come on, it's always going to be that bottom one, huh? I think good call by John F. to kind of try to flex the outside of the box a little bit. Yeah, I think very good call. Very good call, John F. All right, let's just show you that while I've got it in my hands. Once upon a time in Detroit, a little Barry Sanders. Barry Sanders, 7 out of 35. 7 out of 35 there. I'm just actually curious here real quick. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, I'm just going to top load the autos as we go. All right, and the mem piece, a little Kylian Mbappe and Lionel Messi dual relic, 5 out of 9. 5 out of 9 on the Messi Mbappe relic. Next, I've got Yogi Berra, 7 out of 45 ring leaders. 7 out of 45, Yogi Berra Mem, ring leaders. Here we've got in the game Harmon Killebrew, 18 out of 25 captains. Captains there, Harmon Killebrew. And another multi-team. Thank goodness we're doing random hit. I've got the legendary 200. Brian Trottier, Ozzie Smith, Chris Webber, Bob Lemon, Eddie George, Chris Chelios, Pete Medovich, and Wayne Rooney. The legendary 200, 24 out of 25. Trottier, Smith, Weber, Lemon, George, Chelios, Pistol Pete, and Wayne Rooney. Right. Not very good. And hey, let's all get a little golf clap for the clean slider unleash. Starting to stress me out a little bit. All right. This one's close to my heart. I got Bob Lemon and Herb Score, who long time radio announcer for the Indians. Albert Bell standing in, swinging a drive. Okay, that's a bad Herb Score, but yeah, awesome memories of Herb Score. Great radio voice. 41 out of 45, Bob Lemon, Herb Score dual relic. And a nice auto here. It's Dan Marino. 1 out of 5. 1 out of 5. Dan Marino, mem, and the autograph. Dan Marino out of 5. Very good. Right. These are fun. I mean, these cards look amazing. I don't know what you guys think, but we got another case out there, another random hit style. These are pretty darn cool. All right, next up, I've got Thurman Munson, 10 out of 12 captains. Thurman Munson out of 12 captains. Ooh, this is a fun one here. Little Ohtani, big ticket rookie. Angels Mariners. Game 73. Very interesting. I wonder where they get the tickets from, and like if there's any rhyme or reason to why they choose certain games, right? Like now I want to look up if that game has any significance or it's just randomized. I don't know, but Ohtani, that's not numbered. Ohtani, big ticket rookie. And little 6 shooters, 19 out of 45. Allen Houston, Antoine Jameson, Mike Dunleavy, Hidu Turkoglu, Ben Gordon, and Meta World Peace. Takes a lot of gall to put Meta World Peace on a 6 shooters card, but that's okay. Meta World Peace, Ben Gordon, Hidu Turkoglu, Mike Dunleavy, Allen Houston, and Antoine Jameson, 6 shooters, 19 out of 45. He made over 1,000 career threes. There you go. Man, even Antoine was killed it. All right, next up, I've got Time Worn, 1 out of 8, Larry Bird and Pistol Pete Maravich. Kind of reminds me of the Timeless Treasures look. Time Worn, Bird, and Pistol Pete, 1 out of 8. And dual autograph here. It's Barry Sanders and Thurman Thomas. 19 out of 20. 19 out of 20 on the Sanders Thomas. Dual mem, dual autograph. Guess I should probably start putting some of these on the back row here for dramatic effect. All right, halfway through. How we doing? All right, not too bad. Okay. Continuing on, we've got Dan Marino, 2 out of 5 relic. 2 out of 5 on the Marino mem. I've got Phil Rizzuto, 23 out of 45, the Cathedral. Poor Phil. Great legendary baseball player. Forever in the minds of most people my generation from Billy Madison. 23 out of 45, Phil Rizzuto, the Cathedral. And up next, I've got Team Utopia, 33 out of 45. Pedro Martinez, Eddie Murray, Robin Yount, Andre Dawson, Tony Gwynn, Dave Winfield, Red Schoendienst, and Ivan Rodriguez. 33 out of 45. Pedro, Yount, Gwynn, Schoenheist, Murray, Dawson, Winfield, and Pudge. Up next, this is a cool looking card here. Big ticket signature of Trevor Lawrence. This is Clemson, Homecoming, Death Valley, North Stands. It's interesting it doesn't actually have who they're playing in this. That's funny. October 20th. Trevor Lawrence. That's a cool one there. Trevor Lawrence, a big ticket signature. And behind that, 16 out of 25, Jose Canseco. Canseco there out of 25. Canseco out of 25 on the auto. how it does that. Okay, we'll take it. Ooh, I think we got a fun one coming up. Let's see. First, though, it is Duke Schneider, Gil Hodges, and Walt Austin, triple relic. 19 out of 45. 19 out of 45. Duke Schneider, Gil Hodges, and Walt Austin. And a little Nature Boy, maybe in preparation. You know, I know he's more of a Dubs guy, but he made his way up to the Federation eventually. A little woo, Ric Flair, the Distinguished Series, 25 out of 40. That's really cool right there, Mr. Flair. Ric Flair, 25 out of 40. The Distinguished Series. That is very appropriate for him. That's a really cool one there. Ric Flair. Should just grab a little box and duck all these in as I go. Up next, I've got Paul Konerko, 3 out of 3. 3 out of 3 on the Paul Konerko. Captains. Up next, I've got ring leaders, Rafael Nadal. Nadal there, 12 out of 25 on the mem. One of the all-time great tennis players, Nadal at 25. For sure, no one was ever better on clay. I can say that with, I think, no pushback, right? Best clay player ever. I don't think it's that close. Quad relic there. Dan Marino, Joe Montana, John Elway, and Jim Kelly. 37 out of 40. 37 out of 40 on the quad mem. Marino, Montana, Elway, and Kelly. Hey, no, Sam, it did not. The random team is in the hole, I think. As in up after the Zenith. I mean, the guys may have adjusted the schedule depending on the fill, but in my mind, at least, it was Zenith and then the Phoenix random was I think, originally in the schedule, at least. All right, here we've got 34 out of 50, Don Sutton. 34 out of 50, Don Sutton. I've got 9 out of 25, Tim Raines. Tim Raines, the relic, out of 25. Sporting that Expos jersey. And here we've got Legendary Locker Room, Dan Marino, Jerome Bettis, O.J. Simpson, Randy Moss, Terrell Owens, and James Lofton. 6 pieces of mem there. The Locker Room, 4 out of 45. Marino, Bettis, O.J., Randy, T.O., and James Lofton on the 4 out of 45 Locker Room. Let's just show you this one first. A little Vlad Jr. Big ticket signatures. Nice Vlad there. Toronto Blue Jays, July 13th, 2019, 1 p.m. game. Vlad Jr. on that one. Come on, Tony. Gosh, doesn't feel like it's moving. Come on, we were doing so good, too. That's not going to work. Whew. Tony does not want to get out of there. Come on, Tony. I'm afraid I'm going to shatter the case. All right, I think overall we're okay. I apologize. I'm doing the best I can. Seriously. I mean, if it was not Tony Parker, no offense to whoever gets to Tony Parker, I would have probably not done that, but whew. Sorry, guys. I'm hit against the table. Okay. I'm just afraid that, like, if it's like slam it down or something. I don't know. All right, we've only had a couple of those. Hopefully, hopefully that. Hey, but now you guys know I'm trying not to break a plastic slider box with my bare hands. Oh man, just so strong. Hey, it's always something new, right? I'll never forget the break where I couldn't get the darn things out and I had to tap away like a crazy person trying to get Tony Parker to come play. But like what? Like I'm just like, what if that's like a 1-of-1 like crazy card? Then I'm gonna, I'm literally gonna freak out and like keep it in the slider box until Chris gets here tomorrow. Because it's like, come on. Or I don't know, we could just make it so that they come out of the slider box real easily. That's another option. Just a thought. For as nice as these cards are. Right. How you doing, Al? Doing good, Tim. All right, I've got a little dream autograph. Hakeem Olajuwon, 31 out of 35, the first overall pick in the 1984 draft. Nice Olajuwon there. Okay, so it's not just me, my incompetence. Okay, cool. We didn't get the weird box that had the. I mean, yeah, it's clearly they just slightly undersized a few of the sliders, or I guess that's probably more oversized the cards just slightly by and I get it. The margin of error is super slim, but this is Gil Hodges, 3 out of 15. 3 out of 15, Gil Hodges. You could have tipped me off to that, Russ. You could have been like, oh, hey, by the way, you're gonna have to maybe have some issues getting these cards out of the sliders. That was Gil Hodges, 3 out of 15 relic. Here we've got Time Warren, Pele, and Maradona. Man, that's cool. 17 out of 40. Pele and Maradona. 17 out of 40. I guess I should have assumed, too. When Kevin told me it was 50 minutes for the break, I didn't realize, 10 of it was going to be just me tapping on the slider boxes. All right, so the last box before... Oh, I almost forgot to open the other slider. I apologize. Oh, my goodness. This is a Leaf product. Leaf product. Yes. But I will say on the flip side, now it's like a huge like win every time the cards come out smoothly. All right, I've got a gigantic here. Memorabilia madness. We got mems all over the place here, folks. Double-sided hit here. It is 3 out of 15. The number 4 seed. Oh, man, this thing is monstrous. Let's just show it, and then I'll work on a sleeve here. It is Julius Erving, Andre Iguodala, Charles Barkley, Allen Iverson, Mo Cheeks, and Joel Embiid. Of course, all Philadelphia 76ers. And then a whole bunch of Detroit Pistons, Isaiah Thomas, Grant Hill, Dennis Rodman, Joe Dumars, Rick Mahorn, and Rasheed Wallace. 4 versus 5 memorabilia madness. Wow. So Russ will explain it to you, but short version is we send you an invoice that has combined shipping. So whenever you're done bidding or at 9 p.m. Eastern, that's when you'll get an invoice that has the shipping combined. But thank you, man, for getting right in there and getting some teams. And all right, this thing's so fat, I'm gonna have to work hard to get a sleeve around it. So we're gonna put this one over the side here on my little soft thing until I have more time to stretch out a thick. I can do it. I'm close enough, but I didn't want to rush it, and I am impatient. Here we've got 45 out of 50 ringleaders, Bernie Williams. Bernie Williams, ringleaders, 45 out of 50 on the map. Don't worry, brother. We got you covered. Whatever the issue is, it'll be all right. It'll be okay. Oh, boy. All right, relic time, 12 out of 50, Shaquille O'Neal. Shaquille O'Neal on the 12 out of 50 relic. I've got a little A-Rod, 9 out of 25. 9 out of 25 on the A-Rod. And legendary locker room, 19 out of 20. Greg Maddux, Randy Johnson, Pedro Martinez, who were the three people on the amazing triple autograph I pulled from Topps Chrome Sonic Light yesterday. Maddux, Johnson, Pedro, Clemens, Glavin, and Doc Gooden. Man, that's pretty darn cool there. Legendary locker room, 19 out of 20. Maddux, Randy, Pedro, Clemens, Glavin, and Doc. Well, I can tell you whoever lands this next card will have, well, I shouldn't speak for him, but I know Chris is gonna drool a little bit. He's gonna drool a little bit when he sees a little logo, Jerry West. Vignette. Vignette 2 out of 4, Jerry West. This is where we take a picture and send Chris a taunting text message. 2 out of 4, Jerry West. And the last one's going to be the answer. Allen Iverson, 23 out of 45. 23 out of 45 here on the AI mem and the autograph. Iverson, 23 out of 45. Okay, that is the unleashing of the cards. Russ has got them recorded. He's going to email to me momentarily. I might see if I can't work on the sleeve situation of that fat guy while he sends it to me. That might be a tough one. Okay. All right, got the list. Very good. Thank you, Russ. You're the man. Okay, here we go. Very good. Thank you again, Russ. So here we go, guys. We got all 50 hits from Ron Artest jersey piece all the way down to AI Relic Auto. All right, so we're going to mix up the hits first, then we'll mix up the participants and match you guys to some hits, and then we'll go through them one quick time to get you a quick look for which cards are yours, all right? All right, here we go. 3 plus a 1 is going to be 4 clicks here on the hits. And after 4, it is the Rizzuto jersey to the Bird Maravich. There, boom. All right. And now our participants, we had Jonathan down to our, I guess, probably to Robert, and then Jonathan again to Robert. Yes, each in twice because you're getting 2 hits per spot. 3 plus another 1. We're going 4 more. Good luck, everybody. And after 4, I've got Andy's going to actually bookend us at both 1 and the 50 spot. Boom and boom. All right, so let's format that to make it just a little bit larger. And let me sort this by participant. All right, let me stretch this out a bit to get as much as I can of the card descriptions in there. Okay, so there you have the hits. Andy N, Rizzuto jersey, and the Bird Maravich time. Anthony V, the nice Trevor Lawrence and Gary Sheffield Hall of Fame. Brian Clark, Dan Marino, and Mem Madness of the jersey card, Irving, Barkley, etc. Chip, you've got the Team Utopia with the soccer players and Locker Room with the baseball pitchers, as well as the Barry Sanders, Thurman Thomas dual jersey auto and the Grand Salami 6. David G, the sports floor there, and AI. Don had DeChambeau and Nadal. Doug with Konerko and Artest jersey. Eric with the Sneed, Jack Dolmem and the jersey piece. Jeff G, you've got the Acuna out of 35 and Team Utopia. Joey T, Ric Flair for Joey, and Tony Parker. Jonathan B, big Vlad and Otani, a couple big tickets for you. Ken had the dual relic and the Maradona time-worn dual relic. Lachata, what's going on in Lachata? Mo Rivera and Killebrew. Matt M, the Elijah Wan and Lamar autos. Nice hits there from Matt. Michael S, you've got the A-Rod Lamar mems. Nick G with the Legendary 200 and the Shaq relic. Robert, you've got the Cristiano Ronaldo and the Thurman Munson. Rocco, the Yogi Berra and 6 shooters. Ronnie with the Barry Sanders autograph and the Jose Canseco. Scott G, you hit the Jerry West out of 4 and Senator Hodges triple relic. Marcus, you've got the Bernie Ringleaders dual relic, Tim Raines relic, Don Sutton relic, Gil Hodges, and the Locker Room featuring Marino, Bettis, and Owens, and also the quad relic there. And Wyatt, you got the Mbappe Messi dual jersey and the OJ jersey auto. All right, so now that you guys have seen your cards, I think I'm doing okay on time. So real quick, we'll just recap. You guys can see it all one more time. So now you kind of have your cards in your mind. You can look for what's yours. I'm going to start with this one that is just a super fat guy. This is the Memorabilia Madness 5-seed Pistons and 4-seed Sixers card. We had other mems including the Locker Room out of 20 with the pitchers. We had the A-Rod mem, Shaq mem, Bernie Williams there, Maradona and Pele time worn, Gil Hodges, the Locker Room out of 45, that's the Marino Bettis and others mems, Tim Raines mem, Don Sutton, quad relic Marino, Montana, Kelly, and Elway, the Nadal Ringleaders mem, and Paul Konerko patch plus triple relic. They're out of 45. Other relics include Team Utopia. There, that is like the pitcher, Pedro Murray, Yount, Dawson, Gwynn, Winfield, and Pudge. The Rizzuto mem. We had Dan Marino out of 5 on the mem, and Bird and Pistol Pete. I have 6 shooters mem, and the nice that is the Otani ticket. Captains Thurman Munson, Herb Score Bob Lemon duel. The Legendary 200 featuring Pistol Pete and Ozzy amongst others. The captains Harmon Killebrew. Yogi Berra mem, dual Messi and Mbappe. That's a nice mem there out of 9. Sports Lore 4. And the Gary Sheffield mem. Ronaldo. Team Utopia of the soccer players. That's a fun one there. That is like the best of the best soccer guys, football in the game. Schneid and Nicholas dual mems, and the Mo Rivera mem is there. Salami 6 here, featuring Sosa and Giancarlo amongst others. The Acuna mem and Ron Artest mem. And autographs include that's Allen Iverson, the Hakeem Olajuwon, Tony Parker, dang you Tony, Vlad Jr. ticket auto, Canseco, the DeChambeau, Lamar and OJ Simpson, Lamar ticket auto, and Barry out of 35. We also had the Logo Man, Jerry West, 2 out of 4, and the Nature Boy, Ric Flair, out of 49. We had Dan Marino out of 5 on the Mem Relic, and a nice Trevor Lawrence ticket auto, plus the dual Barry Sanders, Thurman Thomas out of 20. Thank you all so much. That was a lot of fun. Hope you enjoyed it, and hope you enjoyed watching me struggle just a little bit. Thank you all again. We're going to stop and save, and I think Zenith is up now.